Oh, listen, this is so, the other day the man walks in and says, dog, guess what? You're going to camp. I was like, camp? I know what that bullshit means. You're packing me off to the jail cell. He says, no, you're going to go stay with a family. I said, God bless, that's worse. You should put me in the jail cell for 12 or 14 days. I'll come out, I might be depressed, but at least you know what? They feed you pretty good in the jail cell. Now you're sending me up to the boonies, up to some single wide trailer. It's going to be a bunch of other dogs, you were telling me. As soon as we got there, it was a freak show. This nice woman, it's a saint woman. She comes out. She's like obviously a nice woman, you know. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. All of a sudden, these dogs they look like rejected. They look like Jim Henson's rejected Muppets from the Muppet Show. It was horrible. This one dog comes out. I was like, this doesn't even look like a dog. It looks like you were creating like some kind of a weird, disgusting, like a bratwurst. Like you were going to make a bratwurst that moved, and you could, as the bratwurst moved, you could eat it. You could, like, the bratwurst would walk around the table and everybody could take a bite. That's what this dog looked like. Then here comes another dog. It looks like, you remember that Gonzo character from the Muppet Show? Gonzo, only with shaggy hair all over his body. The same kind of nose, purple. It was Gonzo all over, but his hair was a little shaggier. It was like whatever you call those, alpaca, kind of a Gonzo from the Muppet Show. Then this ginormous Saint Bernard comes out. A Saint Bernard. I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog. I'm 15. The little dogs are disgusting. They're wiry-haired. Their noses are looked elongated like Jim Henson designed them on the Muppet Show. But here comes the Saint Bernard. The Saint Bernard could do anything. He could smack me upside my head and say, hey, ass, go get me a soda. I have to go get it right away. I said, the Saint Bernard is like the biggest dog of all the dogs. What are you going to do? A Saint Bernard. Thank God the Saint Bernard was like Lenny from, the Grapes of Wrath or whatever they were doing when they were petting mice. Whatever. We'll get into that one later. But this Saint Bernard was kind of like Lenny of Mice and Men. But the thing is, the next dog comes out. It's a German Shepherd. And guess what? This German Shepherd, this was the commandant of the whole thing. I think he controlled the saintly woman. It was horrible. Finally, this little black poodle comes out. I was like, God, at least, maybe I can hang out with the poodle, He's not disgusting. He's not too big, whatever. So I'm hoping maybe I can hang out with the poodle. But let me explain this to you. The first day of camp, for me, it ain't pretty.